Are we recording?
I'm recording.
It's the gross burp for me.
That was you.
We have footage one day.
I was trying to pass it off. I was trying to pass it off to the page. You love doing stuff on the podcast and act like it's me when it's fully you. Like,
there is footage of you burping right now. There is footage of you.
The first year of the podcast, you would do and you used to pass it off like it was me on the podcast all the time. You're like, Monét, stop doing that. And literally, it was fully you the whole time.
Well, this burp was fully you. She's in London now.
I am. Oh my God. So I'm on my Bob shit because yesterday I got here yesterday morning at 10 a.m. I had to film Exchange Rate that night. So I'm in filming Exchange Rate.
Too loud.
Girl. And then I'm filming Exchange Rate. And literally in the first 5 minutes, I heard on my door knocking. And I was like, oh my God, like someone's knocking on the door. He's like, hello, mate. You're just keeping it a bit too loud. You need to put it down because you're disturbing other people. I was like, I'm in this huge 2-bedroom fucking flat. Who is hearing me?
Bitch, it's your fucking neighbor from the Heights. Follows your ass. He follows your ass. He has a cousin in London.
Could you imagine?
He has a cousin in London. All right, mate, you can't be so fucking loud, mate. You're way too loud over here. You gotta be a little bit more quiet. It's not impersonal. Then next thing you know, listen, faggot. Pipe down, fag.
Can I say, my favorite thing about your British accent is not necessarily the accent, but watching your face. You do this British accent face every time you do British accents, and it's so fun. You go, all right, mate, you're going to stop it and you're going to do it over there. You do it just like this, love.
All right, mate, listen to me, love. You need to fucking quiet down, mate. You've been way too fucking loud, mate. You've been way too loud. It's not right.
Can you please do your bagger? Your bagger is so good.
It's just me shoving me niggas, me slapping me knocks, me pissing me pants, me jumping me squiggles. What?
The first one, like you said, I'm shitting on niggers. That's what I heard. The first one, you just. I was like, oh my God, bagger. How dare you?
Yeah, I'm shitting on niggas. I said, shiver me knickers.
Got it.
Not
How are you, Bob?
I'm pretty good. I want to talk to you about something real quick first.
Oh God, what?
It's not what. We were. I was looking up some stuff. Is this true? In the West End, they're only allowed to do performances for 250 people at a time.
Yeah, I think it's something crazy like that. It's
how can they? I mean, it's not your business, but how are they even going to be able to afford to make this show profitable? Doing a show for a quarter of the capacity of the theater.
I don't know, but they're rolling full steam ahead. And sometimes for these people, I think what it is that I don't think yes, everyone is in the business of making money. But if you're this, maybe some rich fucking person who's funding this thing, he's like, listen, I am a fucking cajillionaire and I just want to put on good art during this virus. And if I lose money, so what? I'm a fucking cajillionaire. So who cares if I lose however be X amount of dollars? I really think that sometimes stuff be like that.
I mean, I guess. So you're saying Trump is funding your show? more or less, more like Mar-a-Lago.
Can you believe that when he found out that Biden won, he was literally golfing? But
also, who's golfing in the middle of the while they're counting numbers?
That's what I'm saying.
Apparently, the people who are golfing are him and everyone counting votes in Nevada. We're all on vacation because he was just honestly, I'm gonna go for a golf. Is that a big? Excuse me. I'm gonna go golfing. This helps me ease my nerve. Excuse me.
You know what? During our little oh my God, I need to take the word little out of my vocabulary. It's so dismissive and so rude. I hate it. Also, you and this water. Just drink it.
Well, I'm telling everyone that I'm drinking. I'm not thirsty, but I have to drink water because I'm doing a piss test today. It's one of those tests where they can see if you can piss. I'm kidding. I'm giving a urine sample today because I'm getting life insurance, and I'm afraid of not having to pee at 3:00. So I'm doing everything I can to pee.
that's not how science and water works. If you just drink all the water you need to, that's more effective than being like.
But I'm not thirsty, so I can't just keep like I can't just.
Which is normally how Bob drinks. Okay, that is literally how Bob drinks and eats everything. Bob does not have pacing when it comes to digesting liquids and food. Bob will take a whole bottle and swallow it all down. Bob will eat a plate of food and lickety split.
Have you seen these folks online who can like make an entire? They don't even. Have you seen these people?
No, what is it? Was that a burrito or a hot dog?
No, it's a bottle of water. They just take a bottle of water,
Oh.
turn it up, and they just crush it, and the whole thing is just gone. Like none of it spills out. They just drink it's insane. Like you have to see the video. They're crazy.
I've never seen someone do that. That sounds crazy.
Mitch, have you seen it before? Mitch, thumbs up if you've seen it. Yeah, it's insane. People, listen, I am no stranger at sliding things down. But folks, I'd be like, girl, y'all better. Are you living your life in London?
Well, not really. I'm just relegated to my apartment.
London is shit.
No, London is not shit. London's a very beautiful city. I will say this: people in the UK, I see why they have a problem with coronavirus. They do not like wearing masks here. Like people are just walking around maskless. They don't
really.
Yes, like how in the States, like obviously you'll see a few people that don't have it on here and there, but I would say when I'm walking around
without a mask, everyone be like,
exactly. But here. In New York, I would say about 90% of people I see will have masks on. Here, it's about 45%, 40% of people with masks on. It's kind of wild.
That's unnerving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, but their numbers are lower than ours, so go off. You know what I mean?
They are, but they have less people. How many? What is the population of the UK? I'm gonna guess and say about 15.
Wait,
20
London or the UK?
The UK as a whole.
Okay, Google. What is the population of the United Kingdom?
I'm going to say 20 million.
In 2019, the population of the United Kingdom was 66,647,100.
And what did you say?
I said 20 million. Because they're so small compared to America.
Yeah, America is a very large country. So, yeah, right. But 66 million people is not... That's nothing to shake a foot at. Shake a foot at.
Shake a fuck at.
Fucking shake a fork at it, Mike. Don't fucking shake your foot at us, Mike.
Well, 66
also outside of outside of the large cities in the UK, it's like America. It's mostly countryside. Like people think that America is just like every corner of America is bustling. Bitch, people live on the perimeter. There are people who live in the middle of the country, but not a whole lot. Most of us live in California, New York, Detroit, Florida, like up the coast, Georgia, Tennessee, Texas. But like in the middle, there's just not a lot of. Have you seen what
you're making it seem like it's Australia. Australia is literally. When I say no one, like I think less than like 10% of the population lives in the center. Because also Australia is like a huge desert in the middle. It's like a waste.
It's not like Australia, no. But I wonder what percent of America lives on its perimeters, and I think the answer is bitch a lot. Like I bet probably 80% of America lives in the border states. I bet. I'm willing to bet that.
Imagine if you're like, hey Siri, how many people live on the borders of America? She's like, bitch, a lot.
Bitch, a lot. Also, can we talk about the difference between, did you ask her, what did she say? Also, Siri probably said, I found this on the web. That is, look right now. If you ask Google questions, she would be like, you would be like, okay, Google, what is my mother's maiden name? And she'd be like, your mother's maiden name is Caldwell. The last four of her social are 2267. She was born in Corinth, Mississippi. And if you can ask,
wait, go back. I'm writing all that down. I want to make sure I have it just in case.
That was not real information. They said my mother's maiden name is Caldwell.
Results from Wikipedia.
Oh, excuse me. But you can be like, hey Siri, what's the weather like today? She'll be like, I found this on the internet. You can look it up, bitch. You can fucking look this up on yourself.
Our
I just
listeners are going to hate this episode because we are summoning all their devices. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Alexa, play Britney Spears.
Maybe we should do a thing where we like bleep it out just for them. I feel so bad because honestly, when I watch something that happens, I hate that.
Alexa, turn the living room lights off. Now y'all motherfuckers sitting in darkness.
I like the look. It's very witchy.
Oh, thank you. I'm very annoyed about something. I'm coming home for Thanksgiving. You're not going to be there.
Oh, what are you? Where are you staying? What are you doing?
I'm going to stay at Nick's place. I'm going to see people.
No, you can stay at my apartment. I'm not there.
Do you have a key somewhere that I can grab?
I have a key to my floor.
I have you on the thing.
Yeah, you
but
can stay at my apartment.
I'm going to have to buzz you from New York to get into the building.
Alfredo has something. You can borrow his.
My goodness. Is the cat there?
Yes, the cat is staying alone while I'm gone. She's been changing her own little box. She's been making the bed and stuff. Yeah, she's there.
Cully's just has a little bachelor pad going down in New York City. I could imagine Cully by herself walking around like.
Are you gonna stay at my place?
I'll stay at your place, yeah, for sure. I'd be honored.
Okay, so I want to let y'all know this. So Bob and I were talking about because I'm moving out of New York City eventually as well, either Portland or LA. It's TBD. Although Naomi's like Monet. This is Naomi Monet.
This is the first time Monet said or LA.
Only because Naomi. Only because of Naomi. Only because of Naomi. And Naomi is like, Monet, fucking move here already. And I'm like,
when I just do it. Also, I was hanging out with him the other day, and you were like, please call me when y'all get together. I got together, called you. You fully didn't answer at all.
I was probably flying because she
you
texted me.
Literally told me, I said, I'm going to hang out with Naomi, Kim, and Plastique. And you said, oh my God, you better FaceTime me. Called you, you fully didn't answer. Also, let me tell you right now, bitch, listen to me. Anyone on this podcast, listen to me. If Kim ever, and I mean if Kim ever, recommends a place to eat, bitch, go eat there. It is Kim
every time.
Oh, it's so. I was like, this is.
Where did y'all go?
I don't even remember. It was some sushi. We had sushi brunch.
Yeah. It's the same place I went, and then there's the ice cream place next door.
Oh, and the fucking ice cream place next door. And did you get the chicken skin?
Yes, so good.
I was like, oh my God, this is so good. Then went to the fucking vegan ice cream shop next door. I got an ice cream sandwich. I was like, this is amazing. This is such, and I don't even be going in for food like that. I don't be like must have food. I was like, girl, this is fucking great food.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is your first time hanging out with Plastique. What you think, guys? Just so you know, y'all know Bob. I was very honest. How do you feel about meeting Plastique? I love her.
I mean, she was nice. I mean, we laughed and had fun together. I mean, I don't remember being like, I'm so moved. But I mean, also we were like talking shit about going on tour and like what it's like to be on the road and how it was back in my day when I was doing Work the World. And it was so weird that she hadn't heard some of the drama. I was like, you hadn't heard about this? You hadn't heard about this?
Also, around the Drag Race girls, like around like the girls, Bob is known as a great storyteller. So anytime like something has happened on tour, someone would be like, girl, just wait to meet Bob. He'll tell you. And like, because you're really good at remembering details. I know, because you remember all the details and you're really good at you're really good at drudging up a story, making mad extra, making it so dramaful, and you're really good at it.
I mean, the brunch was literally just me telling a bunch of stories. That's so funny. Me being like, oh, and then this one time, Asia did this, and girl, and then Aquaria was like, woo, and then David was like, all right, live. You know, Chance is like doing eyebrows in LA now.
Yes, and there have been many. I've seen many of his things. And I'm like, oh, I want to get my eyebrows done by Chance.
I mean, should I get eyebrows? I would look so weird with eyebrows.
You look so weird. But actually, you know what? Let's take a little break and talk more about your little fantasy eyebrows because I have thoughts, opinions, comments, and concerns.
Not concerns. So I don't think I want the eyebrows. I would look so weird if I had eyebrows on.
You will look so you. It will be so different. When you used to have your little glue on eyebrows that you made. Which what happened to those? You were so excited about them. Now they're
Girl,
gone.
in my girl, I moved. They're on the truck somewhere headed to my all my stuff arrived. My pod arrives today. So like I've
Oh
been without
shit!
my stuff for all this time. So I'll be reunited with my belongings today. I'm gonna pick out some dresses that I want to like keep on my person and then put the rest of it in storage, I guess. I mean, it just feels weird to not have any of my belongings. Anyway, I was gluing these. I made some eyebrows.
They look crazy when you're out of drag.
And I was like, what if I start gluing these brows down? Anyway, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. It's just too much. But you should definitely get more than these little quotation marks you got going on.
Well, I feel like this has become my look.
Not Monet face said. Yeah, if you're watching, you saw it.
I will. Well, I don't. I
Oh
don't
my
think.
god, I have to pee.
Do you really?
Yes, I have to pee. I have to hold it until 3 o'clock, girl. I have like an hour and a half. Oh my god. This is no good. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. So what? So wait. So you,
Wait. Hold on. I said, hold up. You see it back. Put your head back down again. I like that. That looks so cute that way. Why don't you do it like that?
because I don't like. It's a little butch. It's not my fantasy. This feels like, hey girl, and this feels like, hey girl.
No.
I'm not that butch. This is not my cup of jizz. You know what I mean? Now I'm intrigued.
Oh, girl.
I'm intrigued because you're going to be in a country that doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving for Thanksgiving.
I know. I'm very upset about it. Thanksgiving, as I said before, is my favorite holiday. I fucking love my family. Always used to do Thanksgiving. Bitch, the
Wait,
oxtail.
you mean when you lived in not in St. Lucia? They didn't do Thanksgiving, did they?
No. In New York.
Yeah.
But it's very West Indian Black Thanksgiving. Oxtails, stewed chicken, macaroni and cheese, greens, stuffing, ham, turkey, like literally 8 meats, all the stuff. Bitch, I am wrecked. I'm very upset.
Well, there must be a big West Indian culture in London that you can maybe go hang out at. And
But it's just not the same. Thanksgiving, like anytime I would celebrate Thanksgiving away from family, it's always cool. Well, Friendsgivings are different because like you're with like your friends, like your homies and shit. But like there's just something about having home Thanksgiving, like the smells and tastes that you have from since you were a kid and you're getting them not once a year, sometimes it's more than that, but that day you're getting all those sensations and feels and seasonings. I'm very upset I'm not going to experience that this year.
so the thing about my Thanksgiving as a kid, like we didn't have a typical Thanksgiving tradition. It wasn't like one thing that we always did because we would have it in different places. We had it in Mississippi. We had it at my house in Phoenix City. We had it in Atlanta. We had it in LaGrange. But usually actually no, it wasn't always the matriarch because my whole family we didn't all get together on Thanksgiving. We got together on Christmas, but normal Thanksgiving we each did our individual or Thanksgiving with the closest people to you. So my uncle Scotty, who lived about an hour and a half away, we would have it with him, but we wouldn't have it with our family in Mississippi when I was living in Georgia because I'm from Georgia.
Mm.
Also, by the way, I'm
Oh, God.
because bitch, when the election came down to Georgia, and then in Georgia it came down to Clayton. Did you hear about this, Monet?
I've heard about it, Bob.
Came down to Clayton County, which went 85% blue. Yeah, honey. Like that, Miss Thing.
Congratulations, Roberta, Elaine, the drag queen.
When you heard Clayton County pop up in the news, were you like, this is ridiculous?
Oh, it was insane. I mean, I even did a tweet. I was like, y'all, if Clayton County goes red, I officially want to remove Bob from the podcast and get rid of him. And
I responded to it with the image of Clayton County. When I say there's no way on Clayton County, if Clayton County went red, bitch, I'd have been gagged. The fact that Georgia flipped really, I could not believe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not believe. I was like, this is insane. It hasn't gone blue since Clinton. Bill Clinton.
Yeah, sounds Bill Clinton. But and I think again that just speaks to what this country was going through. Like, bitch, places that have never seen blue, places that won't even have blue fucking what food coloring in their food. They're like, we're not doing blue. They were like flipping like fucking dominoes, girl. People were like, we need a change and we need it now. So I think that's fierce.
It's wild. I was like, bitch, this is fucking amazing. Anyway, back to Thanksgiving. So we just didn't do that. I don't know, we never did Thanksgiving that was super, super traditional. And also my mom is not like a big cooker. She didn't really cook.
Which is so interesting because your family's all from the South. But do your other aunts cook?
Yeah, my other aunts cook. Well, no, my aunt Hazel cooks. But my aunt Lisa doesn't really cook like that.
Hold on. My audio stopped. Shut the fuck up. Wait, hold on. For the listeners, I'm really sorry. Listen, this is all my fault. Bob and Mitch had an idea to use Zencaster. I was like, no, let's use GarageBand. So this is my fault. Whatever. All right.
Anyway.
Aunt Hazel is the chef.
See, Aunt Hazel cooks. And also a lot of the guys in my family cook. Uncle Steve cooks. My brother is a professional chef.
Right. Yeah.
But I just didn't grow up in a house that was like, we cooking. My mom was like, we're going out. My mom would like, you know how I eat out like practically every meal?
Mm-hmm.
That was my whole life growing up. We ate out almost every meal.
Really?
My mom cooked three things. My mom cooked, she would bake chicken and then pour mushroom soup over it. And then my mom would cook beef stew or pot roast in a crock pot. And she would fry chicken and make Jiffy cornbread with it. That was all the thing my mom cooked.
Okay, so no sides. Y'all just ate no sides. Like, we're gonna have entrees, no sides.
No, we'd have the chicken, and then we have like we would like make like mashed potatoes from flakes.
Okay, word.
From like a box. And when we ate that was when we ate the fried chicken, or we had the cornbread as well. No, it was like the fried chicken and the cornbred, or the mushroom chicken, which I never ate because I don't like mushrooms. And I don't know.
Oh my god, you don't like mushrooms? I don't like mushrooms either.
Oh my god! And then my mom would put like green beans from like a can on the stove and like shake them up until they were warm. And then. But whenever she did that, I would just I would bake a pizza, like an oven pizza, because time out. Which one though? Which oven pizza was the shit? You're about to tell me everything I need to know about you, Bob, that I don't know already. But what type of oven pizza, frozen oven? Well, I'm going to tell you. Okay, first of all, let me talk about the different kinds of oven pizza. First of all, DiGiorno is trash. Do not do DiGiorno.
Trash. No.
First of all, it always comes out doughy as hell. It's too fluffy. It's not good. Don't do DiGiorno. You try to be classy, but mama, you not, okay? Second of all, if you use Tony's...
you try to be classy, but you trashy.
If you... the Tony? Who's the yellow one with the guy with the mustache?
Tony's. That's Tony's.
Okay, you might be... that's not good. That's bad.
Okay, yeah, it's a little garbage.
If I went to your house and you had Tony's pizza in the freezer, I'd be like, oh, I didn't know I was better than you. That was how I looked at people. But the one that was like, mwah,
what is
Red
it?
Baron. Bitch, if you had Red Baron,
Red Baron was good.
Pizzas, me and my brother used to take Red Baron, put it in the oven, and then cut it in half, and you'd have. I might get a motherfucking Red Baron pepperoni pizza tonight. Oh
no! Okay, Red Baron was good, but Celeste was everything. The Celeste pizzas, they're the perfect size for you, and they used to have like the little like cubed up pepperonis that they will put up in there, so you have like the actual pepperonis and little diced up pepperonis. Oh, I love the cubes.
The cubes and the pepperoni. Celeste too much. Celeste too much.
I used to love Celeste pizzas. I used to eat that shit. My mom would get me like 4, and I would have all 4 of them after school when I came home from school. And I used to Celeste was my homegirl. It would be me and her, and then I would invite my friend Arthur so we could watch him on TV, and then or we do Zoom. Oh my God, did you watch Zoom as a kid? Did you have Zoom?
I didn't watch Zoom because wasn't it PBS?
It was PBS. Come on and Zoom, come on and Zoom.
Remember now, PBS was just the crunchiest TV. Like PBS, I was like, bitch, you look like public TV. Like you look like some public ass TV. I didn't watch Arthur. I was like, why is this? How is it a cartoon but it's still blurry? I was like, no, ma'am, I'm going over to Nickelodeon. I'm not watching no public fucking cartoons. PBS,
oh
girl,
my God,
no,
that's so real. Why was it blurry? That's so weird.
It just looked grainy as hell. Like this cartoon look trash as hell. Like y'all don't have HD. Can we get it? Can y'all film in 1080p? Over here at Arthur Inc. for some shit. I've actually done more. At this point, I've probably done more Friendsgivings than I've done Thanksgivings at home because I don't go home for Thanksgiving. I don't think I've ever actually gone back home for Thanksgiving ever.
Really?
Yeah. Never.
Well, it makes sense to me. If it wasn't a tradition that you guys like heavily celebrated as a kid, then why would you do that? I grew up. My mom was a big cooker. My mom, every Saturday and Sunday, my mom would be in the kitchen from like 5 a.m. until like about 11, 12, and she would cook like 3 meats, and she would cook like all these sides, and it was every Saturday and Sunday, every week, no matter what. My whole like childhood.
Twice a week, she was cooking all this food.
Yep, Saturday and Sunday.
That just
but also
like a lot of work.
Well, it was myself, my dad, and my brother. So then her. That's 4 of us. And also my mom loves to entertain. So my mom would always invite people over. People would always come over to the house, and like so my mom would always have like a fully stocked bar, and like people would come and she would like feed them. Like she'd give everyone a plate, and like everyone like that was my house.
Also, not a fully stocked bar. My mom wasn't like adamantly against drinking. But there was just really not drink. Like there was never alcohol in my house. Actually, one time my uncle bought some beers over for I think Thanksgiving, and they stayed in there until like June. And my mom was like, "Throw those beers away."
Oh my God! No, my house. Still, my mom always keeps the house stocked for whoever comes over. There's always a drink for someone to have. But also, it's a very West Indian thing.
Your mom's an alcoholic.
My mom drinks very regularly. What? But I think just
not exposing your
no, my mom bitching regularly. My mom don't give a fuck. But it's just a West Indian thing.
I can't even imagine our moms hanging out because they're just so different. When you said that your mom would go out in like a leotard during carnival or during that was
carnival.
So insane.
Really?
I can't think of a single circumstance under which my mom would wear a leotard in public. I literally can't think of one reason you would ever see my mom's knees. I mean, she used to wear shorts when she would do like sports stuff, but they were pretty long shorts. And like, I have never seen my mom in a swimming pool.
Really? That's crazy. I used to go to the beach with my mom all the time.
Oh, I don't even know what my mom would wear at the beach because I can't even fathom what she probably wear like pants, like some sweatpants. I just cannot fathom my mom. I could be in the water in like oh my God. I'm like literally, this is so, I can't even fathom my mom taking off a sarong and being like in a bathing suit. That sounds insane to me. I can't imagine my mom drinking.
It's so right.
My mom holding a cocktail and being like, ooh.
Oh, do not belittle my mother would never use a straw, bitch. My mom is like, girl. She would never.
Smacking the bottom of the
literally, like the water.
That is so
Jackie Daniel.
That is so funny. That is so funny and wild to me to think of. I would like to see how moms would get along, but my mom has friends like your mom, though.
Yeah. My mom has friends like your mom, too.
That is so funny to me. So, yeah, can we talk about we've done a few Thanksgiving together. I think we've done like 2 or 3 together.
We've done two. There was one day you invited me, but I went to my family's in Brooklyn, but I was there like all day, so I didn't make it back to yours. But there were two. I was at your house pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, we did one. We did a great one. We did with Laminda.
Laminda, Patty's mom came, and we played Quiplash. And then every answer, I tried to incorporate the word nigga in as many answers as I could. And then just to see her
and then I started doing it. So you and I were putting nigga on the screen all the time and looking at Laminda like.
If y'all don't know, Patty's mom, her name is Laminda. She's this like petite, tiny Southern lady from Mississippi with the only accent. Yeah.
She's taller than Patty, but she's still. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so we need to talk about the infamous showdown, moment. Monét, don't act brand new. You remember this? We had the pie cook-off.
Oh God, this pie cook-off.
I think we've discussed the pie cook-off before, but we had a pie cook-off where me, Mateo, Nick,
Patty,
Boomer Banks, Patty. And who was that? Everyone?
Yeah, that was. And I brought a chocolate cake.
Yeah, oh my God, I'm not going to go into this chocolate cake business today. And then we all made these pies, but the rules were you have to make the pie from scratch.
Oh yeah, there was a scandal in the pie contest. I forgot the scandal.
Yeah, the scandal was there was some people who believed that Boomer Banks didn't make his crust. There were people who believed that there was crust fraud. Is crust fraud the likes of which you've never seen? Excuse me, on a scale of which you've never seen before. Excuse me.
Wait, did you hear about the whole Four Seasons landscaping thing?
Bitch.
It honestly feels like, Bob, a sketch from Veep. Like, I'm like, this is so crazy. This is real. This is real shit.
I was saying this. If Shonda Rhimes wrote 2020 as a movie before it happened and put all this stuff in there, they'd be like, you have to make it believable. I'm like, oh yeah, and at the last moment, like, what is this? Like an episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia? They booked the Four Seasons and it was at a landscaping company next to a porn store. Sure, Jan.
And a crematorium, literally a crematorium.
Like, that is insane. Like, that doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry. I have to go pee. I'm so sorry.
Bob? You have an hour left. Hold it.
Should I hold it for? I can't hold it for an hour. I have to pee.
Why can't you just put it in a bottle? Wait, put it in a bottle.
No, because you have to pee in front of the right thing. Whatever. I'm not peeing it. Bitch, I have to pee. Bye. Be right back. Hold on a sec.
Okay, Mitch. While Bob is gone, I think that he should pee in a bottle. Leave the bottle in his bathroom and then just go in. Because, I mean, he's not going to whip his dick out and fucking pee in front of this person.
Listen, I'm a very busy woman and I'm always working on different projects. But one of my favorite things to do is to make music. Yes, you heard my newest song. But believe me, I've got some great new things just getting started, okay? Now, I'm always interested in how other artists compose and produce their own songs, and I've gotten really into masterclass for learning about how different artists make their music. Alicia Keys has a class, and I absolutely loved it. It was really fun, informative, and I was blown away with the depth of knowledge and the quality of the experience. With masterclass, you can learn from the world's best minds, anytime, anywhere, and at your own pace. You can learn how to cook from Gordon Ramsay, improve your acting skills with Natalie Portman or Natalie Hirschlag. And you can learn writing from Issa Rae. With over 100 classes from a range of world-class instructors, that thing you've always wanted to do is closer than you ever thought it could be. Masterclass is accessible on your phone, web, or smart TV, offering classes on a wide variety of topics, all taught by world-class masters at the top of their fields. Learn how to do anything from finish your screenplay to make Michelin star-worthy scrambled eggs. Whatever you're interested in, there's a masterclass for you. I highly recommend you check it out. This holiday, give one annual membership and get one for free. Go to masterclass.com/rivalry today. That's masterclass.com/rivalry. Terms apply.
This holiday season, I want to give the gift to my loved ones that makes them feel special and unique, just like the relationship we share. That's why I'm giving everyone I care about Storyworth. Storyworth is an online service that helps you and your loved ones preserve precious memories and stories for years to come. It is a thoughtful and meaningful gift that connects you to those who matter the most to you. Every week, Storyworth emails your relative or your friend a thought-provoking question of your choice from their vast pool of possible options. Each unique prompt asks questions you never thought to ask, like, what's the bravest thing you've ever done in your life? Or if you could see the future, what would you want to find out? After 1 year, Storyworth will compile all of your loved ones' stories, including photos, into a beautiful keepsake book that you'll be able to share and revisit for generations to come. Reading the weekly stories helps you connect with your loved ones no matter how near or far apart you are. With Storyworth, I am giving those I love a thoughtful personal gift from the heart and preserving their memories and stories for years to come. Go to storyworth.com/rivalry and save $10 on your first purchase. That's storyworth.com/rivalry to save $10 on your first purchase. Listen, my mom and I live far away, and it can be a struggle to stay connected. So I get her a skylight frame. I can send new photos to her every single day. It's a really easy way for her to see what I'm up to and for us to stay connected. Now, for a really special gift for those special people in your life, you got to check out the Skylight Frame. Skylight Frame is a photo frame that you can update instantly by email from anywhere. A great way to feel close to those you love, even when you're separated. Sending photos to Skylight is effortless. Everyone in the family can just email them to your personal Skylight email address, and they'll pop up in seconds. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. If you don't love your Skylight, they'll offer you a full refund. It's so simple that even my non-tech savvy mom could set it up and use it. Now, as a special offer, you can get $15 off your purchase of a Skylight frame when you go to skylightframe.com and enter code rivalry. That's right, you get $15 off your purchase of a Skylight frame. Just go to skylightframe.com and enter code rivalry. That's SKYLIGHTFRAME.com, promo code rivalry.
Maybe I should do that. Yeah, what's up?
Earlier when I said, I can't say it now, Alexa, play Britney Spears, that Alexa in this office started playing Britney. I was like, who is playing Britney?
Word.
I was like, why am I trying to do a podcast? And she's just been literally playing Britney the whole time, which is hilarious.
I knew I heard music and I was like, well, I guess it's going on. I don't know. I heard the music though, and I just didn't mention it.
And I did it to myself. I was like, this is so unprofessional.
I get it. You just wanted ambient sounds of Washington Heights, like you were still at home. You miss New York so much.
Yeah, it'd be Britney in Washington Heights. You're right. That's what, yeah, all the cars that parked outside of my window were blasting Britney.
Do you remember that time when we were finally allowed to like hang out with people again in New York, when we stood outside your stoop and we were just playing gay ass music, trying to be gay as hell?
I just wish that my speakers could have been louder. Like in my house, they sounded so loud, but they were like just kind of people were. That was one of my favorite. I wish I could have painted that. I could actually say where I lived now. Is it weird to say where I used to live?
I mean, you don't live there. You do it about 945 Amsterdam all the time.
Yeah, sure. I lived at 162 in Fort Washington. So if y'all want to see my
right on that corner.
I lived in that little ramp, that little black ramp at 162 in Fort Washington. I lived there for like 3 years. That was the 2-story.
It was 2 stories. You're not lying. You're not lying. Humble brag.
Weird flex, but okay. But yeah, that was my apartment that I lived in. That little black ramp was further away. I could never get food delivered to ever. Anyway, all right, back to Thanksgiving. So I just feel like,
wait. Who thought? I think now you should say it. Don't be a pussy. Who thought Boomerang's did not break his crust? Who thought Boomerang had the fake crust?
I will be honest. Me and Mateo had questions about the authenticity of Boomer's crust, and that's on period. But also, not to mention, Patty didn't make his crust. Patty also got disqualified from Jump Street. Y'all, Patty showed up he melted some Hershey bars.
That shit is so country.
It's literally just Hershey bars on top of a crust with whipped cream covering it.
It was
and like actually like entered it into the cup. I was like, Mary, Mama, this is garbage. I cannot believe you bought this here. And the We were clowning Patty's fucking pie. Patty's pie. Everything for the next couple of months was making fun of Patty's pie.
It was a literal, like, it's the most minimal effort anyone attempted to try to do. Even the year before when you made your little stuffing bread with the mashed potatoes and turkey, that even was a more effort than Patty just taking a bunch of fucking Hershey bars he got from the corner store on his way to your house and just melting them in the microwave.
And I think he melted them at my apartment. I don't even remember where he did it. But I was like, girl, not this. I mean, that was the amount of effort that Monique used to put into gluing her wigs down. Did she do just a drop right there and just say, stay! And just fucking move on. That pie was, but also, I think that Mateo won the pie competition.
Yeah, Mateo did win it, but to be fair, Mateo did. You did put a good effort into yours too, Mateo. But what was his? I didn't like Mateo's because I don't like key lime pie. I don't like lime flavored desserts. I don't like lemon bars. I don't like lemon tarts. I don't like lime and lemon desserts. Yeah, I don't like savory desserts with lemon. I like lemon heads and stuff like that, but I don't like a lemon pastry.
I made a pecan pie.
Pecan. I love yours. Your pie was good. Your pie was good. I liked yours and Boomer the most. Wait, what did Nick make?
Nick didn't make a pie. Nick bought cranberry sauce.
Oh, girl. Okay. Thank you for bringing it up. White people. I mean, they say black people do cranberry sauce. I have never had cranberry sauce in my entire life of having black Thanksgivings. Cranberry sauce, is gross. The fact that Nick fucking opened the can and put it out, the fucking cranberry sauce was sweating. It had the can ridges all on it. It was so gross. Do you have cranberry sauce? Was that a part of your traditions going on?
No, bitch. Nobody be eating no fucking cranberry sauce. I think it's white people. Do you see on TikTok they spell it WYPIPO, white people?
Yeah, white people. I love that. Also, just on the little Y and the T's, YTs.
White people. But yeah, that I don't know, that gag, because everyone except Monet made something for this. You went to Empanada Mama, Monet.
Oh yeah. Okay, that wasn't part of the criteria to make something. No one said you had to make something.
Well, then how did everyone else get the memo to make stuff?
Nick didn't make nothing. He brought a fucking can of cranberry sauce.
Well, Nick is not terribly great at cooking himself things, so no one wanted Nick. Nick is skinny as hell. Nick eats chicken nuggets every day. Did nobody want Nick's contribution to the table? Patty made a really great stuffing. I thought my cornbread stuffing was great, by the way. Y'all got to clown.
Did you make cornbread stuffing?
I made cornbread stuffing, and I made mashed potatoes, and I made a pie.
Mateo's contribution was one of my favorites. Mateo's lasagna was so fucking good. I ate that shit. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me, lasagna in my mouth.
Oh, and what's his name? Ethan cooked our turkey.
Ethan. Oh my God. So
Evan.
Oh my God, Bob. That is not calling him the wrong name.
Anyway, Evan made our turkey, but the funny thing, maybe we should put this there, but Evan had to leave.
No, we can say it.
Evan had to leave because he had the shits in the middle of Thanksgiving. We were all sitting around. We were like, we were this turkey, and Evan was like, I don't know, man. I'm not feeling so good, man. And Evan's wife was like, yeah, we think we need to leave. He's like, I don't know, man. I had some vegan tacos last night, man. I gotta get out of here, man. I don't feel too good, man.
Also, the first year we did Thanksgiving with Evan came, and Evan is this, attractive young white dude, straight, and Evan comes over and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna wife." Yeah, with a beautiful Latin. She's Mexican. He makes so many jokes about it in his stand up, and sometimes people come for him, and his wife is really like, she's in the comments. She's like, first of all, I'm his wife, and I don't have a problem with that joke. Like that's our motherfucking experience. Now she didn't say it like that, but
is she from the Bronx?
And then so Evan no one asked him to. He volunteers to cut the turkey, and he could not cut the fucking turkey. I'm like, what kind of straight dude are you? You can't even cut the fucking turkey. So Bob goes into his closet and pulls out his turkey carver that he has for his pads that Bob uses to cut his pads. And I'm like, I got this. And then he gives it to Evan, and Evan probably cut the fucking turkey carver.
Not the hip pads, which have never touched a turkey until that day. They have been cutting exclusively foam for the past umpteen years. And they were like, oh my God, real turkey. This is insane. What is actually your favorite, pie for Thanksgiving?
Oh, it's... Well, now I can remember how I say it. Pecan. Pecan. I guess I say pecan. It's every year I'm like, how do I say it? Because you say pecan. Yeah, I say pecan pie. Yeah, pecan.
Yeah, pecan pie. What fancy highfalutin pecan? Like what British? The guy downstairs who's complaining about your noise, he says pecan. Pecan. But you're gonna say pecan. It's pecan pie.
I like Dutch apple pie or pecan pie. Like it's either or. I'm good with. I hate pumpkin pie. See, black people love pecan pie. White people love pumpkin pie. Do you like pumpkin pie?
It's fine. I prefer sweet potato pie.
I never had sweet potato pie.
Now that is Southern. Southerners make sweet potato pie. I'll make you sweet potato pie one day. Not that I've ever made one before, but I'm sure I could. I just follow it. Do you remember the year that everyone was like, what are you guys doing? I said, I'm going to make a pie. And everyone was like, you can't make pie. And I was like, oh, there will be a fleet of pie.
And we talked about that for like years later because that is so Bob. We were like, Bob, you never made it before. You can't make that. Oh, there will be a fleet of pies here that I would have assembled myself.
And everyone kept making fun of me for saying a fleet of pie.
That is so Bob. That is.
There will be a fleet of pies in this house on Thanksgiving. Don't you worry. I didn't make them all myself, but I did end up getting a fleet of pies on Thanksgiving. I just convinced everyone to all make. I made 2 pecan pies that year. One of them I made as a test round, and the other one I made for the evening. And the one that I made for a test was actually better than the one I fucking made on the evening of.
You know what? This year I'm gonna make a pecan pie. I'm gonna send it from the UK to you guys overnight, so you guys have my contribution.
Well, you're laughing. What happened was so I ended up spending. Oh, actually, no. I ended up going to when I went to Berkeley on opening night. Did you ever know about this? On opening night of my show, a fleet of pies showed up in the dressing room. Mateo and Nick had ordered like 5 pies. I come out of the dressing room, and in the green room,
I do remember this. Yeah,
there were 5 pies. And everyone in the cast was like, why did your friend send you 5 pies? And I was like, they're petty and they love me.
Wait, is a fleet 5?
I think a fleet is just many. I don't think a fleet is like a certain number, but a fleet is like,
okay.
Yeah, like a whole bunch of
well, there has to be some correlation because why do you think they call it fleet enema? There's something between what does fleet mean?
I can Google the definition of the word fleet right now. Let's see.
I'm going to look it up.
Fleet definition. A fleet is a group of ships sailing together, engaged in some activity or under the same ownership.
That's maybe they call it fleet enema because everybody be at the damn orgies fleeting, girl.
What does that
maybe
even
it has to do with
mean?
Sailors? Because, bitch, I don't know.
Maybe it's the last name of the person who makes them. Maybe it's Daniel Fleet made these enemas.
Maybe.
I don't know, girl. I mean, I could sit here and act like I know why they're called fleets, but I would it would all be conjecture, and none of it would be actual truth, facts, or anything real. It'd just be me pretending like I know what's going on. Did you ever do the Thanksgiving parade?
Podcast work.
No, okay, first of all, I don't say it unless I know it. Unless you the one who be making up random ass shit. Also, by the way, did you see? Are we allowed to talk about this?
What?
Are we allowed to talk about your cartoon and the controversy around it?
Oh yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay, so the hair thing that they said your people stole the thing from. Did you see who's narrating the one that they said y'all stole y'all idea from?
Who?
Bitch, Blue Ivy. The one that what's it called? Good hair or bad? What's it called?
Bad. I don't know. Something here. Okay, let me explain this story really quick. So for like 2 years now, I've been working on a cartoon for Nickelodeon called Made by Maddie, and it was supposed to, like, literally for 2 years. It was set to premiere. I played one of the principal characters on it, Siobhan Chiffon, and it was supposed to air September 13th. And then, like, the week before, like, all the trailers and stuff were out, and everyone's like really excited about it. And then the people who did this short for the Emmys, I think it's called Good Hair or something Hair.
Hair Love.
They said, "Oh wow, this is a direct copy of our story." And then, meanwhile, the person who created Made by Maddie, the cartoon I was gonna do, was originally called Fashion Alley. Literally has her scripts and stuff and the conception of the idea from like 2014 or 2013 when she wrote it and everything. And it was like, it's literally not the same. Oh my God, I think someone's knocking on my door.
You're too loud.
No.
All right, mate,
you
you can't keep it down. You're too fucking loud, mate. We understand.
So
You're in a fucking cartoon. I understand, yeah.
Hair Love is like about a mom who gets cancer, and then the little girl, it's a black family as well, and the little girl hates her kinky hair, and then her dad, they're trying to teach her how to love her hair, and then in the end, her mom has to shave her hair off because of the cancer, and that's like their whole story and all the journeys with that. When my story, of course, it features a black family as well, a dad, a mom, and a daughter. And it is about a little girl who wants to be a fashion designer. Her mom is a fashion designer, and the little girl likes to sew. And it's literally two completely different stories, but they were like, well, it's a black mom and a black dad, and the dad has dreads, and your dad has dreads. I'm like, yeah, it's a black fucking hairstyle.
But does the mom have cancer in your cartoon?
No, she does not.
So you admit it, she does, and also does the mom have to shave her head?
No.
So you admit it, she shaves her head, and does the daughter hate her hair?
No, she loves.
So you admit it, she does.
So it's been this whole thing, but now Nickelodeon hasn't. So they pulled it from this September 13th, and now Nickelodeon has investigated it and all that stuff. And right before I left to come here, I had to record 2 songs that we're doing on the show, and it's gonna premiere in I think January, February now. So it's been this whole long process. But it's like, why can't there be 2 black cartoon families on TV, like if we're the same age demo? Like I just don't understand. It's very frustrating.
My only other question is Blue Ivy doing any voices in yours?
Let's take a break and let me find out. We're back. Blue Ivy is not on my show, but guess who is on my show, Mom? Guess who's playing the mom? One of my icons. I love her. No, Patina Miller. We've got magic to do just for you. And guess who's playing the dad?
I think of her from Sister Act.
Right.
Her or Hunger Games. She was in Hunger Games too.
What was she in Hunger Games?
She was in the District of Black People.
What? Like, are you serious? Are you doing a thing?
Yeah, no. You know the district with all the black people in it. She was in it.
I don't remember that.
She was like one of the militia people.
Work. And guess who's playing the dad? Another Broadway great.
Ben Vereen.
Norm Lewis.
Oh, work. If it would have been Ben Vereen, that'd be crazy because, Ben Vereen and Patina Miller both played the same role.
What role?
Bitch, literally the song you were just singing. They both
played. Really?
Ben Vereen was in the original Broadway cast.
Oh, I want to hear Ben Vereen's. I mean, I love Patina Miller so much. I don't know if I like Ben's.
I mean, it's definitely 2 different voices. I mean, it's a man singing, but
Thank you, Bob. I was expecting.
This may shock you, but they're very different because Ben Vereen's a man, and he does it the man way.
Bob, have you ever been a Black Friday shopper? My family has indulged in Black Friday, and I have, but not regularly. Like more so when I was younger, when I was really like trying to get them outlet mall sales.
No, we didn't. No, my mom. No. My mom was also the queen of telling me to never ask for anything. My mom was like, "Don't ask me nothing. Don't ask me." My mom always told me not to ask her for anything. Like I remember just growing up, constantly being told not to ask for things. Like, if we go into a store, she look at me and go, don't, we go in the store, don't ask for nothing. Don't look at nothing. Don't touch nothing. Don't ask for nothing because you ain't getting nothing.
That is such a black mom thing. That is such a black mom thing.
She go, we'll get his house. Don't ask for nothing from these people. Don't ask them for nothing. Like, I was just always told, like, I wasn't ever allowed to ask for anything.
Girl, I told you this was me too. When I would go to people's houses, I've said this on the podcast before, and they'd be like, hey, are you hungry? Or you want something to drink? My mom, literally, I can feel her fucking eyes burning the flesh out of my skin. Like, you better not say you want nothing. You better act like you are so full and you are so, like, your thirst is so quenched. You better just pretend. And I'm like, no,
say the line I taught you, Kevin. I am very satiated. I am completely satiated. I'm not hungry. My thirst has been quenched. And my mom feeds me well at home. And she's like, that's right, see?
Which, in her defense, she did, but I was a fat ass kid. A bitch, I would be literally stuffed from Thanksgiving, and I go to somebody's house, bitch, fill me up even more, pack it in.
Wait, so when your mom was in front of you and she told you not to ask for things, would you sneak behind her back, like, go around and be like, I mean, if y'all got a little something, I'm not gonna say no.
I'll be like, man, I'll suck your dick, man, for some Capri Sun, man.
We got chips. What was your favorite snack? What was your favorite snack as a kid? What was the snack that would get your fucking pussy popping?
I don't remember my favorite. I think I used to love Rice Krispies treats. Like I feel like when I was in like 7 years old or 6 years old, that's when like Rice Krispies, like the little treats came out. And I used to be obsessed with them, I think.
Okay, Rice Krispie treats have been out forever. I love that you think,
but like, not the cereal, but the little bars that came. Like,
Kellogg's Rice Krispie treats.
I don't think that's real. I'm looking it up right now. I don't think you're right.
My mom used to eat Kellogg's Rice Krispie treats. Okay, Google. When did Kellogg's Rice Krispie treats come out?
No, but that's a cereal. I'm talking about the bars.
1995. According to Battle.
Thank you.
No, that's the cereal.
Kellogg's launched its packaged Rice Krispies treats, which
1995.
Company to expand production.
Well, I think that's is that the snacks or the okay Google? When did Rice Krispie bars come out?
1939.
If the cereal
1939 Monét.
Many sources.
Okay, I'm saying if the cereal. So what I'm talking about is in '95. That's what I'm talking about. That thing.
Melita Jensen created the Rice Krispies treat, possibly inspired by an earlier recipe that used puffed wheat and molasses.
When it was 1939, Monét. You were not a kid in 1939.
The cereal came out in 1939, but the bars, which you're talking about, came out in 1995.
No, the cereal came out in 1995, and the bars came out. The bars were before the cereal, Monét.
That doesn't make any sense. That's not true.
Monét, the Rice Krispie treat, the bars, those things were out, and then later on down the line, someone said, "Oh, we should turn this into cereal," and then it became cereal. But the little cereal,
I don't know if that's true.
But you're talking about Rice Krispies themselves. Rice Krispies were out before the bars. So it was Rice Krispies bars, and then Rice Krispies treat the cereal, I think.
You think. You did. This is unsubstantiated claims.
Rice Krispie bars, this thing just said Rice Krispie bars came out in 1939.
But this bitch, she don't know what you're talking about. She just saying she just saying shit.
Mitch, when you were a kid, were there Rice Krispie bars? Yes, and me and Mitch were kids before you was a motherfucking kid.
You don't know that. You don't know when Mitch was a kid. You don't know Mitch's life.
Me and Mitch are the same age. Mitch is a year older than me, Monét. I can call my mom right now and she will tell me there were Rice Krispie bars when she was a child. Bitch, you didn't usher in the age of Rice Krispie bars. Like, the world existed before you existed, Monét. Not Monét thinking we all popped into existence in 1990, whatever, when your ass was born.
I was born in 1990. Don't fucking forget it.
Not thinking Rice Krispies came out with you. You really, y'all millennials really think like me about you.
Yeah, keep go have your water, bitch, because I'm done. What was your favorite snack growing up?
Oh, I mean, there were two. My favorite sweet snack was honey buns. I could eat honey buns. I could just eat I still love honey buns. I mean, I also feel like white kids don't eat honey buns. It's like white kids don't know about honey buns. And honey buns are just so. It's the best.
I'm a
snack,
black
it's
kid
so
and I
good.
don't like honey buns. It's just they're not for me. No love.
I think it's because you're West Indian. Black American kids love honey buns.
Anytime I don't like something that Bob likes, I was like, well, it's because you're from that place. I'm telling you now, Monét, Americans, you love saying that.
Black American kids do love honey buns. Like the comment.
If
like,
you are a black American kid and you're listening to this, please comment and let me know if you like honey buns. I'm very curious to know.
We love honey buns. And then outside of that, it was potato chips. Bitch, do you remember? Now, I do remember. In the 90s, potato chips got crazy. They were getting, like, it used to be like Doritos. They came in 2 flavors. And then it was like Lay's. They come in like 4. There's barbecue, and there's sour cream and cheddar, and there's regular, and there's salt and vinegar. And then somewhere around like 1995, they were like pickles, zingy, zaggy, crazy, ketchup, jalapeno, ranch, Doritos are spicy nacho, cool, super extra. I was like, y'all doing
Is that when it came
also,
out? I thought that was later.
I was there for every flavor. There was not a Dorito, there was no chips you could make that I would not want to consume. It literally wasn't possible. There was no way you could make a chip I wouldn't want to eat.
And then the 2010s got crazy with like rotisserie chicken with
oh my god,
those
waffles,
are crazy. That's too much. I don't like those. Those are too ostentatious. Yes, I remember, girl. There's so many, and then honestly, and you realize when you like travel the world a lot too, like around the globe, there are like Kit Kats come in like over 50 flavors. You go to get chocolate in Japan or in Korea, or whatever. There are so many Kit Kat flavors, Bob. Literally,
like
anything
peanut butter,
you can think about.
Placenta, like they like all the weird shit.
You kikiing, but for real though, it's pretty wild.
We have to wrap it up soon. I just miss you so much.
Wait, I have one more question before we leave. What are you thankful for this year, this Thanksgiving? What are you most thankful for?
Oh my god!
And I know you're gonna say me, so so you don't have to say me. We already know. So just you can say something else.
Oh my god! I am thankful for democracy. I know that sounds so the answer right now, but bitch, democracy came through. I'm grateful that we had more votes turned out this year than ever before. Donald Trump has us feeling insane. We feel crazy. Joe Biden is the president-elect, but yet somehow every American still feels a little bit nervous that somehow Trump might magically flip the script and be president again. The Secretary of State came out the other day and said there will be a peaceful transition of power to a second Trump term. Like, we feel crazy right now.
Wait, did that really happen? I didn't even know that happened.
Yes, girl, the Secretary of State, they were like, will there be a peaceful transition of power? And he said there will be a peaceful transition of power to a second term. Now, if you don't know, Secretary of State is a really big role. You're maybe wondering, who have been the past Secretaries of State? Maybe you might recognize a name like Condoleezza Rice or Colin Powell. I know that Hillary Clinton was the Secretary of Defense. Was she also the Secretary of State too? Hillary Clinton, Secretary of State. Yes, Hillary Clinton was also Secretary of State. Like Condoleezza Rice, Colin Powell, Hillary Clinton. Secretary of State is a really big role that people take very, very seriously.
Which sidebar, Colin Powell is so fucking hot. I will let him literally pound my pussy purple. Continue.
Colin Powell's dead.
Is he?
Monét. Colin Powell is dead.
Well, that doesn't change the fact he's a very attractive man.
Wait, did he die?
I don't think Colin Powell died. I would remember that. Like, that would have been a big thing. You're crazy. Colin Powell is not dead.
No, maybe he is alive.
He is alive.
Colin Powell's still alive?
Yes, Colin Powell's not that old.
It's to still being alive for me.
He's 83. Oh my God. Oh, he was born in Harlem. He probably don't live in Harlem no more. Oh, he's married to his wife, Alma. So
I'm thinking Thurgood Marshall.
Oh my God, Thurgood. Okay, no, not Thurgood Marshall.
Who is the first black person appointed to the Supreme Court, who is certainly no longer living at any point in time. But also, I'm pretty sure Colin Powell was wait, I know Condoleezza Rice was a big time Republican.
No, Colin Powell was a Democrat.
Yeah, because the girl Condoleezza Rice was one of the folks I was like, I want to root for you. I really want to root for you. But
I know, but you're a Republican ass.
No, I think Colin Powell is a Republican too.
I don't think so,
Bitch,
Bob.
Colin Powell is a full-on Republican. Yes, he is.
Okay, I can fuck Republicans. That's okay.
Yeah, you got to let him drop that red dick.
Bitch, oh, that would be some good hate fucking bitch. Just good old nasty choke me, stroke me, gloat me, and book me.
Girl, you got to let Colin Powell drop that red dick down. Up in that brown girl.
Not that red dick in the brown round. Yes.
So what are you?
So you're
what are you
thankful for
thankful
democracy?
for? Yeah, I'm thankful for democracy. What are you thankful for?
I think I'm thankful that, I know this sounds weird to say it, but that we're all, that through this pandemic, that my friends and family have stayed relatively safe. Because I know there are so many people this year who have lost parents, who've lost siblings, who've lost cousins, who've lost best friends because of the pandemic.
You lost an aunt because of this.
Yeah, wait, say it again?
You lost an aunt?
Yeah, my aunt who lives in London. But like none of like my immediate like circle of family and friends, everyone is safe, so I'm really grateful for that. And yeah, that's the thing I'm most grateful for.
I mean, I did this thing where I was feeling really nostalgic and I was calling old friends recently. And when I would call people, I would be like, a lot of folks had a lot of bad news this year. Like, it was insane. Like, I was calling folks who were like, oh, one person I called was like, oh, I lost my mom this year. I got institutionalized. Someone else I called was like, oh, I got diagnosed with cancer and then my husband died a week later. And I was like, this is all like, I cannot believe it. And then I called someone else and they were like, oh, I was doing crazy drugs and I lost my job. And I was like, oh my, everyone, I was like, I need to stop calling people. Like, first of all, like if Bob the Drag Queen calls, bitch, don't answer the phone. But like everyone I was calling was having such a hard time. And I was like, I'm so grateful that I really did make it through this year. And that is it's not lost on me. That is not lost on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for that too, Monét. And I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for my partners. I'm grateful for Mitch. I'm grateful for I'm grateful for Peppermint. I'm grateful for all of my friends that mean a lot to me.
Mention your fucking partners one more time. Just one more time.
I literally that was the only time I've mentioned them this entire time.
I'm talking about the history of the podcast, bitch.
Yes, you're right, Monét. I mentioned my partner who lives with me and my other partner who I'm in love with. I'm in love with both of them. Yeah, I mentioned them. Mention that you're single again.
Oh my God, thank you. Now I'm going to go and drink a bottle of Pinot and just drown myself in tears. So thank you so much.
Yeah, get drunk like your mom. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, you're so hateful. Bye.
Bye. Bye.